Hello Libra, welcome back to Marion K Tarot. This is going to be your month ahead reading for November 2025. So I hope you're doing all right. This month we are going to be using the beautiful Unicorn's Journey Tarot from Lisa Papez, and we will be clarifying by the mini deck of the same the same deck. Why is it so difficult for me to speak all of a sudden? So yes, we're going to be pulling some cards and seeing what's in store. So how are you, Libra? Did you have a good birthday season? I do hope so. Get lots of suitably luxurious gifts. Let's see, what some cards for Libra for November 2025, please. 24. November 2024. Goodness, time's going in fast enough, Libra. Right, let's see. We've got the Nine of Water. We've got a Devil. We've got the Moon. We've got the Two of Water. We've got the Star. And we've got the Knight of Water, Libra. And at the bottom of the deck, we have got Temperance. There's lots of big energies here this month, Libra. And you know, that is not unusual because you've just had your birthday. And a lot of times when we have birthdays, it's like that it's like that reset moment in our life, you know. It's an opportunity for us to take stock of what's happening. And to take stock really of where we're going. Are we deciding to really, change our direction? Or are we happy with the direction that we're going in? Now, this Nine of Water comes in here, and it's actually the cover art of the deck. It's stunning. What it feels like is it feels like I say we, just maybe collectively, it feels like, there's things that you want to achieve. You're making wishes. And you're looking for wishes happening. But, if you look at the unicorn's name is Mystic, by the way, in case you don't know. And it's a very sedentary, pose, like the unicorn's sitting down, lying down. There's not much action on this card. So what's coming through to me really is, if you're wanting things to happen, you need to move. You need to move, Libra. You can't just stay still. You can't expect things to come to you. And what's interesting is the imagery on the Devil card. You're tethered. Again, here's Mystic before he becomes a unicorn. And tethered there, but it's very easy to break free that. Sorry, I can't. It's very easy to break free of that particular, the it isn't really, structured in a way that Mystic can't move, and I feel like that's kind of something that's going on. It could be quite literal for some of you. You're wanting things to happen, and maybe during your birthday period you've decided, right, this year in my life I am going to go places, or I'm going to do things. And when you're wanting things to happen, you're wanting things to happen, and maybe during your birthday period you've decided, right, this year in my life I am going to go places, or I'm going to do things. And when you're wanting things to happen, you're wanting things to happen, and maybe during your birthday period you've decided, right, this year in my life I am going to go places, or I'm going to do things. And when when you've decided to do that, well, you then realise, oh, actually, I need to move. And you do need to move, Libra. I keep getting that. If some of you are just sitting there, I mean, you could be sitting here right now watching this video and no moving. And that's valid, It's like, you don't have to get up and start moving right away. But it feels very much like, if you want things to happen, if you want your wishes to come true, then you need to go and find them. And what's in, and what's coming up here is, we've got the moon as well. So, are you afraid to ask? Are you afraid to ask for what you want? Are you afraid of what you'll find when you go looking? Is that what it is? It's because you can't see everything. Because let's remember, the moon only highlights what is physically in front of it. What is physically hit by the light of the moon. If there's things, there's things out with the light of the moon that you don't see. So is that why? Is that the reason for this fear of movement? That kind of feels like, in fact, I'm going to take a note of that. I might call the video that. Fairy movement. Because that's the message that's coming through. There's this fearfulness. Everybody says, oh, we love the moon. Oh, that's a great card. But the moon speaks of internal fears. Internal fears that we've got for ourselves. And there is an opportunity, but there's a feeling in these cards that actually there's a fear of what you might discover. You might discover about yourself. There's internal fears. It feels like, there's always, opportunities for us to do the work within ourselves, to look at the shadow parts of us. Because again, that's what the wolf represents. In this deck we've got a wolf and we've got a fox. And it's that outward expression of our psyche, but it's also that inward expression. The part, the shadow. And the shadow is not a bad thing. There's this kind of a narrative that gives about where saying, oh, well, the shadow's bad. The shadow isn't bad. It's a part of ourselves. It's a part of ourselves that we don't show anybody. It's for secret fears. And maybe in this circumstance, it's for secret wishes. It's the secret wishes that we've got that we don't know. We either don't know how to express, we're paralysed by the fear of the idea of expressing them. So what does it represent this month? It represents the Two of Water, which is the Two of Cups. It represents the star, Aquarius energy, but also healing energy. And it is with regards to the Knight of Water. So these are very healing cards. They're very emotive cards. We see the Two of Water. Is that the wish you're looking for? Is there a deep desire? Is there a deep wish for you to make a connection with someone? That even if we look at the shadow card, it's temperance. It's a bit alchemy. It's a bit bringing together energies. Whatever that may look like for you, Libra, it's about bringing together the energies to create something new. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's, for some of you, there's this need to find, I don't want to say a missing part, because I really don't like that expression, and I really don't like that concept when it comes to looking for somebody else to share your life with. Because I believe that, we're all whole and complete in ourselves. But it's like the life mission of Libra is to find balance. It's not that you exude balance. I mean, some of the most unbalanced people I've ever met in my life are Libra, you know, because they're too far one way and you're desperately trying to find that again, you know, find that expression in yourself that's required for you to feel that calm peacefulness. And perhaps, you know, it's like perhaps you see this everywhere you go, you know, maybe you're like this wee like kind of a person creature here, and you see this all around you, and you've maybe had that in the past, and for whatever reason, you know, it's no longer there, and you're wishing that it could be like that again, you know, and it's coming to terms with the fact that the moon and the devil's highlighting the fact that it's not like that you no longer have that. Or we could look at it in case, you know, this month, November, is the opportunity where you're going to accept that you can have that again. But these things take time. And in order for it to happen, it feels like, you know, the two cards that are like nighttime cards, if you like, you know, they're nighttime scenes. The star creates the healing, you know, and it's like you've got two of what I call the celestial cards. So you've got the star, the moon, and then the other celestial cards, obviously the sun. But you've got the two darker ones in this particular deck, you know. So it's like there we've got the moon wondering what's going on. You know, it's like the moon's highlighting that part of ourselves internally that we need to take care of, that we need to understand where it's coming from. We need to, you know, like really do the work and be finding the parts of ourselves we can work through it. And then it's literally like, you know, Mystic here is wishing upon a star. You know, it's like these two celestial bodies. It's like the main character of the card. Let's say you, because you're the main character in your life, Libra. You're gazing and wishing. That's what it feels like. You know, it's like in order to get the wish, you have to move. You know, and if you've got that fear of moving, then you're just going to remain stuck where you are. But you have to have the courage to move. And how do you find that courage then? Well, you go on your emotional journey. You know, there's your Knight of Water. You go on that emotional journey and you recognise the fact that to be able to complete this, you know, to really understand yourself, I think the answer is just learning a new way to love. And I know I'm saying that to a air sign, but your real be Venus, Libra, so kinda, you know, doesn't really count, to be honest. The fact that you're an air sign, you know, because your real be Venus. And the emotions are strong. You know, the capacity to love. You know, a Libra's capacity to love and the form of a relationship is a beautiful thing. You know, it's very deliberate. You know, and when you're balanced, when your head and your heart are balanced, that's when you find your superpower, Libra. So we're going to clarify, right? So let's get some more information. I think on the Devil card, I think we'll get some more information on the Devil card, please. So, let's see. The devil is clarified by the 8 of fire, which is the 8 of wands. So again, a card of communication, but it's communication in the sense of forward motion. Communication in the sense, it's Mercury in Sagittarius. And if my memory serves me right, what are we on the 4th of November as I'm recording this? So yes, so Mercury has moved into Sagittarius, or is just about to. So I think, the key letting go of the fears is to communicate and is to find your passions and to go forward with that, Libra. And go quickly. Just don't have any preamble. Just go for it. Just make the decision, untangle yourself and go. And what will be will be. When you get to the moon, you'll know what to do. So let's have a look at this. Let's see, where am I want to go next? Star's pretty self-explanatory. 2 of water is. We'll go for this Knight of Water and see if we can see who the knight is. Are you going to be your own knight, or is there somebody going to be your knight in shining armour? Be your water knight. I just love these cards so much. Knight of Water. Okay, Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands. Okay, so it's about expressing yourself with passion and love. That's the journey that you've to go on. It's this don't be afraid of yourself, Libra. Because you know what you want. You know what you want, Libra. And you've been scared to ask for it. That's what it feels like. It's almost like you've been afraid to ask. Because you know that you can't guarantee the outcome. But if you don't ask, you don't get. To coin an expression of my my late sister, she was a fine one for saying that. If you don't ask, you don't get, Marion. So Libra, I'm saying to you, if you don't ask, you do not get. So please, over the course of November, please ask. Whether that's asking yourself or asking others. Okay? But in order to succeed, you need to move. Okay? Don't be afraid. Right, my loves, you take good care of yourselves, and I will see you again throughout the month with the weekly readings and for your December reading. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.